Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope everyone's going to have a wonderful day today. I always do. And today we're back with more from KSCRAFT, and it is the cookie sheet album page. Now I'm not doing it as either, I'm doing it as an embellishment that I could turn into a card or an album page. And this comes with so many elements that there are a few that I'm not using today because I want to use them on another project tomorrow. So that's one of the beauties of KSCRAFT dies, especially her seasonal ones, because you can mix and match bits from all of the sets. And as I've got the set, I'm going to mix and match. So, right, first of all, I have cut out the base of the tray. So there is the base of my tray. Any wibbles in my paper, you'll just have to forgive me. The humidity here is horrendous. I can tell you that over the past 10 days I've had more than 10 inches of rain. It's just been awful. And the printed sheet, because you do get another frame that goes on top. This is from Snap Click Supplies Digital, and it is Samantha Walker, and it's called Tea Party, and it's a really pretty set. It's got a kind of, you know, old style. When I say old style, the kind of scrapbooking paper that we used to get in the 90s. Do you know what I mean? It's got those lovely rich warm hues with lots of mustardy yellows and chocolates and pinks in it. So if that's your thing, then Snap Click Supply. But they have fabulous packs anyway, and to be honest, I don't shop on there anymore because I think I own everything that they've got. I do tend to hop on there when they've got new Echo Park releases to digital, and I do buy those. But it's a terrible thing when you bought up a lot of stuff. But also, if you like Jenny Bowling, you know, they've got all of her vintage packs on there, and they're just great for journaling. Right, so there's my sheet of paper now onto my tray. Now, yesterday I'd cut out bits and bobs, and I'm going to use bits and bobs today, so I'm deciding which ones I'm going to use. I'm going to use the little mittens that I cut out, so I'm going to save me cupcakes and chef's hat that also come in these sets. And I want to use my little aprons, and I want to use my oven mitts. Now, I'd already made those. Now, I haven't decided, you know, kind of where they're going to go yet, but they're going to go on there. And other things that I've done that you get in that set is I've done the rolling pin, and so mine's a white rolling pin and also a wooden handle, because I do like wood handle kitchen tools, even though my rolling pin is a huge one. I mean, it is mega huge, and I think it's a Oxo Good Grips or something. It's a big black one, and I did have one and lost it. I don't know how you lose a huge rolling pin, but trust me, I lost mine, and I had to go out and buy another one, so I did get another one. I've also cut out the whisk, which is fabulous, isn't it? Isn't that cute? And I've done that in the aluminium foil roll that I got from Amazon a few weeks ago, so I want that on there. And I'm kind of like arranging, aren't I? You know, I'm always doing my flower arranging. I've got cupcakes, so I've cut 3 of those out. And that's what I've got. I'll try and get a close-up. And I've just used some of my clay pieces that look like cookie sprinkles. And some of them come with hearts and pearls, so I stuck those on. And I've used craft cardstock and basil cardstock. So you kind of decide where you want your cookies. Now you can of course put a sentiment and what have you in there. And then I have cut cookies, so that's an important thing to look at. And I'll show you the ones I have made. Now with this die set you get a cookie cutter, but the element that drops out I've used as a star on the cookie itself. And there we go. And I've sugared up the edge of it, so I've got lots of cookies. And then I've got white chocolate chip, and I've done like a little raspberry sandwich cookie with a swirl of glitter on top of that one. You can see what I mean about, you know, lots of stuff to use. And then I've got a chocolate chip cookie, which, you know, can go wherever it is you want. And then I did these again. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to put all of them on there. That's the thing. I think I might have another chocolate chip. Might have another chocolate chip on there. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to go with those, and I can save these because, as I said right at the beginning, everything mixes and matches. Now that's the chef hat and cupcakes I did the other day, and I'm moving those over because, you know, I'm going to use those tomorrow on my next project. Right, so I want to get these spaced out evenly, and it's going to look a little crowded, but hopefully not too crowded. And I'm wondering if I can, you know, have my little bits going on in between, and I think I will. So I like to try and lay things out as I want them, and then just kind of shift stuff off to the side. Right, so I am going to go there. We'll go central with our swaggy bits, and I'm only going to dot the aprons and the ends of the string. And I'm going to go into that space. This would make such a pretty birthday card. And if you're in the Christmas mood, of course, you can have Christmas colours on your aprons and your oven mitts. You can have Christmas colour cookies. You can do your cupcakes Christmas themed, you know, rather than use the sprinkles. You could probably have a little star and a little Christmas tree or something on there. And now I'm thinking about where I want this. Because I know I want it going off in an opposite direction. But I don't want to kind of totally lose it, if you know what I mean. Ooh, you have to be careful with an expression like that. It's not very often I totally lose it. Right, so because I do want to see them, and I'm thinking, you know, because I can always have a couple of cookies down here. Oh yeah, now it starts to come together. Right, so I am going to go off at that angle and move those to there. So once again, I'm just gluing to the larger elements of this die, and then just on the ends of the strings. And I don't want to lose any bits of it, so I'm going to go quite literally there. Now I am going to be using some foam tape to pop some of these bits up. So first of all, I'm going to glue down 2 cupcakes, which are going to go here, and then my third cupcake is going to go up on foam. So let's get stuck in with this one. I'm going into pruning season in my garden. Because it's you know, a little bit warmer here, you can get away with pruning at this time of the year. So if you're just getting into gardening, you know, and you want to follow on with some of my advice sometimes, now is the time to prune your blackberries. Yes, get out there and prune your blackberries and your peach trees, you know, while you've still got some warm weather, and all the cuts have time to heal over before we get any frost, because of course we do get frost here too. Right, I've got my Dollar Tree foam. I'm going to cut a chunk there, and I'm just going to pop that onto there. And I'm going to pop that one on there. Yeah, kind of like the angle of that. And then I've got my rolling pin and my doodah there, and then I'm thinking about these. So I'm going to have 2 regular chocolate chip, I'm going to stick that down. And then I'm going to use foam under the star shaped one. I did use a little bit of jewellery glaze into the apertures on those cookies. I don't know whether you can notice or not, but perhaps you will when I pick it up in a bit. So now I need some more foam. I'm going to pop that to the star cookie. And I'm going to have that there. So I've got all these great elements. And then the rolling pin, I think I'm definitely going to put foam the whole length of that and have that popped up. So I'm going all the way down there. And this is such a lovely size with its layering piece that, as you can see, you can stamp a sentiment there or even use one. So I need to be within, and I'm going to go there. Can you see what I mean? Lovely place for a sentiment. And now I need to glue this on and put foam on the handle, because the handle's going to be hanging off. So I'm looking at this and I need to trim that in half. And then, because I want this one popped up, I'm going to use my scrap piece just onto my raspberry and put that down. Right, so let's get this onto here. Peel the back off. And have a look at that. I'm going to go there. So I need a little bit of glue on my beta section of my whisk. And that should be enough just to hold it. I'm just thinking about it, because it's such a nice element. So we've got our whisk down. Just dab up some of that spare glue. And then we've got these two fabulous cookies. So don't know whether I want that one there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have that one there, stuck underneath the rolling pin. I'm going to glue that in. Tuck that one under. And then I'm going to have my strawberry or raspberry sandwichy looking one with the glitter on top. And I'm going to pop that there. Ooh, I enjoyed that. But can you see what I mean about stamping a sentiment along your rolling pin? I like the idea of that. Right, let's pick that up. So we've got our lovely decorated cupcakes, we've got our cookies, we've got some frosting on there, we've got our little oven mitts and our aprons, and we've got our lovely balloon whisk. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Yes, I did. And it would make a fabulous easel card, it really would. Right, I thank you so much for joining me today. As usual, all links below. Bye.